Ganun ko ano. Ganun ko ano. Lisod nila.
There you are! I was going to leave you. What's up? Anything important? There'll be treat for dinner tonight. Treat? Who's the chick this time? What chick are you talking about? You and your silly notions. I just received a message from my aunts. They may arrive anytime this evening. What's wrong, old buddy? She was just here a couple months ago. They'll be going abroad again for another checkup. Maybe Aunt Maria wants to see how I'm getting along before she leaves. Okay, expecting you to be married by now, or about to be, I suppose. You can put it that way. You know my uncle now. She'll disappoint with you again. When it comes to that, she'll disappoint with you several times. Perhaps she's used to it now. Why don't you get married and be done with it? You think marriage is as easy as that? You must be crazy. I can just go up, pick a girl, and marry her. Going out with other girls for a good time is one thing. Marrying one of them is another. Your aunt has your interest and future at heart. She means well. You know that. I wish I had someone like her. Some people have put the brakes. You wouldn't say that if you knew her always praying for her private affairs. Marriage is a serious business, though. Remember that. All right. Why wouldn't she? You're going to inherit her property. Naturally, it's her concern whether you have to his expectation or not. I'll do the same thing. I think you would too. I've been honest with her, have I not? I followed her wishes to the message. But as far as getting married, no deal. I haven't found yet the girl I want to marry. And when the time comes, I'll know it. To love someone to the extent of wanting to marry her is the most beautiful thing in life. In the meantime, I'm not tied up to some acreage trees yet. If I were you, I had the same feelings. But fate plays funny tricks sometimes. We never agreed on that score, bro. So let's have things as they are. What will be, will be. If only my wife were here, she could prepare your aunt's favorite dish. Anyway, she'll be here in a month. Isn't it much sooner than original plans? What about that advertisement we placed in newspaper for a maid to work for us? It's still here. We can have it cancelled as long as we know when my wife will arrive. Maybe nobody applied. We tried to get along as best we can. It really makes a whale of a difference, except if a household is given in a feminine touch. Just take a look at this check. It's a hell of a mess. Now you're talking, old buddy. Now you realize what you're missing. You'd be surprised what a woman can do to change aspects of living. A wife can do wonders. You're telling me. But that shouldn't mean that I should be a wedding soon. See you later, bro. If my aunt arrives before I do, please tell her it won't be long. And oh, since you're the married man in the house, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you tidy up things a little bit. Yes? Come right in!
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is this the residence of Mr. Mario Reyes?
Yes, This is the place.
Are you Mr. Reyes?
Yes. Oh, no. I'm not Mr. Reyes.
Is he in? I would like to see him.
He had just left to play badminton. Did he know you were coming?
No, but as a matter of fact, he doesn't even know.
Oh, would you care to wait? Or would you rather leave a note?
Well, it's about this. I came in to answer this advertisement.
What? You're applying for the job?
Mr. Reyes advertised for a girl to do a housekeeper for a two young men. One, you're his companion, I suppose.
That's right.
Will you give me the job?
I don't know. It's up to Mr. Reyes. This is how the matter stands. Our plan is to hire the maid for about a couple of months. Perhaps longer. Nobody applied. As things calm down, we may not need for more than a month. We shall try to manage somehow.
A month's time is alright with me. Can I start now?
You place me into the position where I don't know what to say. I hate to disappoint you, and yet...
Then let me decide for you. I'm eager to work. And if you find that I don't fit in this job, you can discharge me anytime. All I want is a chance to show to you what I think I can do. Is that fair enough?
As I've said, I'm not the one to decide. And there's a question to your wages. I mean your pay.
You and Mr. Reyes can settle that. But if you ask me, 2,000 pesos a week would be right about for a start.
Great balls of fire! 2,000 pesos a week? 8,000 pesos a month? Have you ever heard a maid earning that much? You must be kidding.
No, I'm not. You've overlooked the fact that a housemaid puts in more than 12 hours a day. The whole household becomes your responsibility. In other countries, people who do this kind of work get a lot more. But the cost of living has gone sky high. It's about time we adjust our scale of wages and salaries to cope with actual living conditions. That's social justice.
Let's not discuss about problems, wages, standards, living, social justice. They're too complicated for me. That's the job of our wise guy in our government. As for your pay, that is if you'll stay. For the present, since you give me no alternative, you can start anytime you want.
Thank you. You're very reasonable. Can I start now?
Just as you wish. You'll find the dining room and the kitchen over there. You'll find everything topsy-turvy. I presume you know what to do.
Yes, I do. So,
If you have some arrangement, just let me know what you need.
thanks again.
Oh, by the way, what shall we call you? What's your name?
Just call me Luz. Luz Santos. That's my name.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, just a few of my things. Do you mind?
Oh, of course not.
Darn it! It had to rain. We hardly started to play.
I've got the news for you.
My aunt's here?
No, but I got you the house.
Oh! So, someone came at last day? But did you tell her we don't need one anymore?
I did, but she insisted on working, even just for a month.
She must need a good job very badly. Where is she now?
The last time I heard her, she was just in the kitchen, raising enough noise to awaken the dead. Her name is Luz.
Luz? That's a swell name.
Old buddy, you don't know the half of it.
Have you made arrangements for the night?
Oh, I was going right now. I was waiting for you.
Luz? Luz? Will you come here?
Did you call?
Yes. Will you please put these things in my room and get my towels? I think they're under the dresser. Holy mackerel! Wait a minute! Who are you?
I'm the maid.
Good Lord, there must be some kind of mistake.
There's no mistake. You can ask your friend.
But You don't belong here. Let me have those things, please.
Must I reason it out with you too?
It'll not be necessary. Will you please step into the kitchen for a while? I just want to straighten things out.
May I have your things now?
Never mind. I'll do it myself.
Okay.
Pwede ka rin.
Tony! Tony! Will you come here a minute? Yeah? What's all the shouting? Is the house on fire? Why did you hire that girl? Why ask me? Why don't you ask her? Are you blind? Can't you see this is not the kind of work for her? Why don't you tell her yourself? I did. Where did it get me? You mean to tell me that she just stuck into it? Will you stop asking questions? If you want answer, go on, ask her. I can't have the share of questioning. Have you forgotten that my aunts are gonna write anytime? What will they say if they see this girl? Oh gosh, I overlooked that. What are we going to do now? Of course, fire her right now. But she started working. How can we fire her? Let me handle this. Leave everything to me, and now you go make those reservations for the night. Good luck.
Minok dito.
Luz, will you come here a minute?
Yes?
I want to get this call straight. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Please be seated. Let's be frank and to the point. I hope you know what I mean.
I believe I do.
Now tell me, what's your little game coming in here?
What do you mean by that, Mario?
Please control yourself. Don't misunderstand me. I just want to know who you really are. I have the right to ask, haven't I? Now please be seated again.
You advertised for a girl. One who is young and intelligent. I believe I have those qualifications. And your friend said that I could stay if I wanted to. But of course, he said, you have the final say.
That's not the point. What I mean is, this is not the kind of work for you. I mean, look at you. You don't look like a maid. And I don't believe you've done this work before. You have the looks, and you say you're intelligent. Why don't you try something else?
For instance,
Now, let me see. Office work for one thing, or a sales girl in a big department store.
I'd be entirely out of place in such a job. It wouldn't be fair to me, nor to my employers.
Just tell me, where do you fit in?
Housekeeping, home economics, if that means anything to you.
Home economics? Let's say you got me there. I'm lost.
I've just graduated from college where I took that course in home economics.
You? A college graduate? Of all strange things?
What's so strange about it? I've just taken the board examinations, and it'll be in months' time before the results are known. And you know how our government works, and no one will give you a job unless you have a civil service eligibility. What am I to do? I don't want to go home doing nothing. I'm willing to work in any capacity, as long as it's an honest work. Well, I saw your ads in the newspaper. Here I am.
But a college graduate doing a housemaid's work? It doesn't make any sense. This kind of work belongs to the unschooled.
There's where you're wrong. You still cling into the old and impractical ideas. Times have not changed, and I prepared myself for the betterment of the whole. If I could do well as a maid in the start, and if I could put into actual practice all the things that I've learned, isn't that a guarantee of success and satisfaction in my chosen profession? An engineering graduate starts as an apprentice in an engineering firm, doesn't he? And same thing goes for the lawyer or the doctor. Is my profession different?
I agree with you. But in your case, this thing is not done in our country. What will the people say?
Does our system, do we change our system of values? What's wrong with a girl who's willing to do an honest work? What if she happens to be a college graduate?
I admire your courage and determination. I wish our people could see your point of view.
They will eventually. But we who understand it must begin now. The time is now. If we don't, then who will?
Let's say you really got me there. Food for thought.
thought and action.
I agree with you.
So are we settled now? May I go and resume to my work?
If you're determined to stay, even for just about a month, the job is yours. And by the way, does my companion Tony know who you really are?
No, he never asked me questions like he did.
Good. Then let's keep him dark about it. I want to put something over it.
May I go and resume my work now?
Your work? Oh, yes, yes. Just what are you doing?
Odds and ends. Do you realize the condition of your house? Especially the dining room and the kitchen. Just give me time and I'll fix everything.
You can have all the time that you want. Just as you do, please.
May I go now?
Go? Where?
To resume my work.
Oh, your work.
Yes.
Yes. Let me see. Why don't you call it a day? Perhaps you're tired. There's a lot of time. Tomorrow, for instance.
Now I know. I understand that you don't want me to stay. But if you don't want me to stay, just please say so. I'm willing to go.
Don't take it that way. I want you to stay. Honestly. But I can barely see you working.
Have we made it not clear on that? I'm your maid, right?
I've got it. I presume you know how to cook too.
Of course, that's part of the course I took.
Good. Then please prepare for tonight's dinner. There'll be three. My aunts are gonna arrive. Their favorite dish is arroza a la valenciana. Can you prepare that?
Of course, leave it to me. Do we have any supplies? Your refrigerator is empty, except for bottles of beer.
As you said, there's no problem. I can drive you to the supermarket and you can get all the things that you need.
Do you mind if I change?
Not at all. What a girl. Boy. What a girl. Oh, how did it come of it, somebody? Did you find her? Whom? Oh, you mean Luz? Was she gone? She's staying, bro. Staying? Didn't you fire her? You said you would. Changed your mind. You gave her the job. Oh, you mean she changed your mind? And you're putting the blame on me? Boy, this is funny. Hope your aunt's safe. I'll tell him the truth, and your aunt will believe you. Why not? It's the truth, isn't it? What's wrong with that? And by the way, where did you make those reservations? At the Rivera de Mangueza. Then we'll have to cancel it. Luz is going to prepare her favorite dish for us, arroza a la valenciana. I bet she can cook better than your wife. And you got everything figured out there? Luz is staying as our housemaid, and she'll do the cooking too. Boy, this is one of the both, if you ask me. Tony, you old chap. This goes to show where someone is using his head in his household.
Tony! Tony! Tony!
Oh, Lydia? Lydia, dear? What are you here for? You said you'll be here in about a month. You could have phoned or sent me a message.
It wasn't fair to leave you and Mario all alone with no one to fix your food and take care of the house. I couldn't bear the thought of it, so I packed up my things and came home.
How about your health, dear? What did the doctor say?
I'm all right now, dear. All I needed was a little rest. So, how are you and Mario getting along?
Try to manage, of course, but you must not expect the house to move the way you live in it.
Well, actually, I can see that. Not so bad. So, where's Mario?
In his room. His aunt arrived, did you know?
His aunt's coming? When?
They may arrive anytime now.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Who is she, Tony?
She's Mario's fiance. That's it. Miss Santos. That's it. Miss Luz Santos.
But I'm not.
Mario's fiancé? Is it true?
But
you. This is indeed a real surprise. Mario never told me he's engaged.
But I'm not. I'm not Mario's fiancé.
Lydia! What? This is unexpected. Tony told me that you would be home until next month.
Well, if you think my arrival is a surprise, how about you and this young lady here?
What do you mean?
I've known it. About you and Luz being engaged.
What? You told Lydia that? You?
Don't feel that way about it, Mario. Haven't I have the right to know? There's nothing wrong with that. Well, if you don't want others to know, never mind.
Haven't I have something to say on this?
I'm sorry, dear. Tony spoke out of turn.
That's alright, Lydia. We can handle this.
Please excuse me for a moment. I'll have to fix myself. Tony, coming, dear?
I'll be with you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Why did you tell her that? You must be crazy.
Oh, okay. Perhaps I am. But do you think Lydia would believe that Luz is our housemate? Don't be a fool. Alright, wise guy. Now, what are we going to do? We can keep these things up. That's exactly what we're going to do. Keep these things up to save our necks. Then, if your aunt is gone, show's over. Then later, you can tell Lydia that engagement is broken.
I think he's right. What do you say, Luz?
Under the circumstances, that's the only thing we're gonna do. If Luz is willing to cooperate.
What do you think of the plot, Luz?
Alright, since you've been very good to me, I'll do my share. That's the least I can do.
That must be them.
Aunt Maria! Aunt Clara! Clara!
Mario! Sorry! I'm a little bit late. I've just met an old acquaintance and just had a few drinks for old time's sake. And who's this young lady?
May I present to you Miss Luz?
Let me do it. Aunt Mara, Aunt Maria, and Clara. This is Miss Luz Santos, your nephew's fiancée.
What? Your fiancé? I'm wanting to understand you're going to get married at last.
We were going to surprise you, Aunt Mara.
Welcome home, guys! Aunt Maria!
Lydia, my dear!
Aunt Clara! Hi! Hi, Clara!
Oh, hello, Lydia. I thought you were still in Baguio.
I just arrived. Will you look well, Clara?
Thank you. Is this true about Mario and this young lady being engaged to be married?
There couldn't be a better match. They've been keeping it for some time. I just knew it a few minutes ago. Well. If that's how things are, then I don't see any reason why I should stand in the way. I hope you'll be happy as always.
Thanks, Aunt Maria.
Well, this calls for a celebration, don't you think?
We're going to surprise you. We're going up some groceries with Lydia Payne.
Luz to cook? Well, she's in this household. She's our guest. I'm going to prepare the dinner. Tony, let's do the shopping.
It's good here.
Will you two be seated? I just want to ask a few questions. Are you really in earnest about getting married?
Yes, we are, Aunt Mara.
And do you love her?
I certainly do.
And you, my dear, are you in love with my nephew?
I believe I do.
And Luz, you want to be his wife.
Marriage to be successful should be founded with love. Marriage without love is sacrilege.
Very well, my child.
You know, if that's how things are. Mario's property, as you said, Aunt Maria, Mario will inherit your property. But I want him to be as he is. What he'll inherit is immaterial.
And you think I'm an inquisitive fool to ask these questions? I just want to make sure that Mario is doing the right thing. I don't want any regrets.
Yes, you're doing the right thing, Aunt Maria. Mario and I understand each other perfectly. We know what we're doing. I respect and admire you for that.
So, when the marriage will take place?
You see, Aunt Mara, we haven't decided yet.
For my part, the sooner the better. I'll go clean up a bit. Let's go, Mara. Clara.
It worked! It worked! You were great, Luz!
I guess this farce is over. We're trying to make a fool out of them, Mario. How could you do this? I didn't expect you to carry this farce as far as this. I'm leaving.
You're what? Leaving? No! What's come over you?
Why not? Who'll stop me? Let me go.
Will you please listen to the reason? What do my aunt say if they know about this? What will Lydia say? How can we face them?
If you are what I think you are, Mario, you'll have the courage to tell them the truth.
Alright. First, you must believe me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mario.
Luz! Look at me. Do you remember some of the questions my aunt asked? I meant everyone being fall in love with you.
And you expect me to believe in that, Mario?
But it's the truth!
Are you out of your mind?
In the very moment that I saw you, life for me really began. My life changed, Luz.
My mind's in a whirl right now. Give me time to think. I don't know whether I'm in my right mind or not.
All I ask is a ray of hope. Please give me something to hold on. Without you, my life will have no meaning. Empty, useless. Please believe me.
This is nothing but a fantasy,
This is
Mario.
no dream, Luz.
This is incredible. I came here to work as a maid.
I want you to be my wife.
You really mean that?
That's my weakness. So help me, my darling. It may be the happiest man I've heard.
When the wedding will be started?
We'll leave that to you, Aunt Mara.
How about a week from today? Our wedding is in about a week or so. I just want to get this thing off my mind.
Much sooner? What about the bands, the preparations, and all that stuff?
Right, Aunt Maria?
Oh my dear Mario, all I want is a simple wedding. We can have the dance set aside for free. Only a few relatives and friends will be invited. The ceremony and the dinners will be one of the most five-star hotels and what they call the package deal. You know, the whole works for a price.
You're right.
What do you say?
It's up to you, my dear. It's your wedding day.
Well, that suits us, Aunt Mara.
Well, folks, here we are. Dinner will be ready in a few minutes. Mario, see if you can mix their favorite drinks.
Oh, wait! Before I go into that, I have an important announcement to make. Mario and Luz will be married a week from today.
What did you say? Lara?
I said Mario and Luz will be married a week from today.
Oh no.
Oh my God, he has sprayed Becky! I'm sorry!
Tony!
He has never fainted before. Mommy. Babe.
What happened?
Are you alright?
I think so. Let's see this. Come in?
Is this the residence of Mr. Mario Reyes?
That's right.
Are you Mr. Mario Reyes?
You're right again.
I came in to answer this. You advertised for a girl to do housekeeping for you.